Right, so I think it's 8,000 gold now. Let's check it. I need brave and experienced fighters, High Law. You can rely on my lads. You'll have to pay them. 8,000 is their standard rate. Well, this amount is quite frankly unacceptable. I don't have that kind of money right now. I'm sorry, but the Society has established universal rates to avoid competition between Pathfinders of different countries. That actually seems very fair. That seems very fair. The Pathfinders clearly have like a good way of doing things. Setting universal rates across all Pathfinder organizations, regardless of what nation they're in, that's kind of cool. The volume's fine. Perfect. Fantastic. We love to hear it. I just realized that when Esmond is added, we will have 2 Reapers, Esmond and Lynn. 2 Reapers sounds fantastic to me. I look forward to it. I look forward to having 2 Reapers. Let me see. I do think that the artwork for Esmond and Lynn are both pretty badass. So cool. With that being said, I haven't, like, with that being said, nobody has sent artwork over that I haven't looked at and been like, whoa, that's cool. But yeah, specifically, Lynn's was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I had to crop it down. There was like this crazy sort of Reaper made of ice in the background, and I had to chop most of it out when I cropped it, unfortunately. But yeah, it was cool. Right, so, deal. I have found this money. I don't know where it came from, okay? Let's just say that the gods blessed me with bountiful coin, because they realized that I need help, okay? Yeah, like there's an avatar of her true power above it. Yeah, that's a really cool way of thinking about it, actually, yeah. Or like there's an avatar that bolsters her power in combat, you know what I mean? That's quite cool. Okay, let's see. So, great. Reinforcements have arrived. Okay. Oh, there we go. So, custom. So, what's happened here? One of the photos is missing. Either way, we have Esmond. Esmond the Reaping Jester. Okay, so next. Let me make sure I get everything right. So, Esmond is going to be wait, why do I feel like I can't see it? I'm sure I've already seen it. I'm sure I've already seen the class. War Priest, that was it, yeah, Cult Leader. I think it's because when I read Cult Leader, I just assumed, oh right, that's like his background, whereas Cult Leader is actually a class in the game, which is pretty cool. War Priest, Cult Leader. Of course he is. Of course he is. Have you seen him? He looks positively dashing in his mask. We need to find some masks like that. In fact, there are characters in the game that walk around in masks, and I'm curious to see as to whether or not we can get one of those masks and give it to Esmond. Right, so an Aasimar, or Aasimar. I always say Aasimar. A lot of people say Aasimar. I'm probably wrong, but to each their own. And he is going to be Plumkith, right? Plumkith, Garuda-blooded. Invisibility. Invisibility will probably come in very, very handy for a Reaping Jester. Let me see, because we need a sneaky viewer character, no? We do indeed. We do indeed. Esmond, you're filling a slot that was definitely needed, but you're not only filling a slot, you're going to become a valued member of this party. Or of the, I suppose it's more than a party now. We are getting to the point where this is turning into a table. As has been said previously in chat. It's not an order of Crusaders, it's a table. And then it's Acolyte. Okay. Good morning, Josh. I hope you're having a good morning. I hope that the coffee gods have blessed you with sweet, bountiful caffeine goodness if you require it. If not, I hope that you have a full a full bull through of bull flip, bull ba 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 ba. I hope you're having a good morning. The Knight's Table of the Purple Flanders. I kind of like, so we've had the Knight's Table of the Purple Flanders, we've had the Stupid Sexy Order, we've had the Order of Flanders. I think we've had quite a few suggestions. I kind of like the Stupid Sexy Order, because it's stupid and sexy. Right, so Acolyte. As for the build, oh boy, I mean, let me see. So he's going to be wearing well, he's going to be wielding, should I say, a short sword, and I believe you said light crossbow. So I think we're probably going to go with maybe like a 16 there, 14 there. We can dump charisma. In fact, we can seriously dump charisma if we want to. Let's just take it to 8. Intelligence, I think we actually want a little bit of intelligence, because they're good for, obviously you get more skill points. The Fellowship of the Flanders. The Fellowship of Flanders. The Purple Fellowship. I don't know, guys. You guys are the ones that are good at coming up with stuff like that. I'm pretty pathetic at that stuff, if I'm honest. Okay, so. Let me go back to class for a sec. And let me make sure that, yeah, everything is indeed still showing up okay on stream. I've had to tab out of my stream preview for a minute while I make this character. So, yeah, fuck charisma. A cult leader that has lost his cult doesn't need charisma. Exactly. I mean, I like to think of it as like, it's kind of like when you said in his background that he did lead a cult, however now he's like he's turned to like malice and vengeance. I like to think that that's like the loss of his charisma. Probably was very charismatic when he was a leader, but now he's not focused on leading. He's focused on getting vengeance. He wants revenge. Let me see. So, boop 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 boo. Nice balance of melee. I believe that's just magic. Oh, magic, and then is that support? I think, possibly. Let me just take a little look-see. So, oh, actually, that's a good point, actually. Class skills, so stealth, important. We would like trickery. Trickery isn't on there, so we might have to go ahead and just... Well, actually, no, we can still put points into it. That's all, you know, we'll do that. It's a shame that we need to use strength, because it would be useful to be able to use dex, because then we would be able to use dexterity for our weapon, but also for trickery. In fact, honestly, I'm kind of tempted to have him be like, so have strength be the lesser of the two, have dex be the higher of the two. We still have 8 points. I could go ahead and chuck another 2 in there, another 2 in there, 1 in there, and let me see, maybe, I'm currently making a cult if my DM wants to use it, called the Cult of the Laughing Crown. Wow. Oh boy. Who happens to be the leader of this cult? I feel like Esmond would be I feel like Esmond is a go-to character to use for any cult leadership position right now. Yeah, so I kind of think maybe 14 in strength, so that's going to be at least a +2 to short sword. We can take the dexterity up to 18 when we are finishing the leveling for the character. Constitution 14. I'm going to try and keep Esmond, probably use him for ranged combat unless it gets dicey, and then I'll throw him into melee. But he will be doing a lot of lockpicking and stuff. And trap disarming, I think. Let me see. I kind of wonder if we dump charisma entirely and take a -2 on it. And then if we do that, I mean, we could have 18 dexterity to start with at level 1. Then again, we're going to get 18 dexterity regardless because we're going to level him up after level 1. So we could always take... I think we're going to take... I think we're going to have 14 intelligence as well because I do want to have a couple of... Like, I do want those 4 skill points. Tasty. Very tasty. So 14, 17. Yeah, so 4 14s, a dump stat, and then the 17. It's definitely not min-maxed. Definitely not min-maxing. But it's a well-rounded character. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, I can always respec. But I haven't had to respec anyone yet, and I don't really think I will. So stealth's going to be an important one. Trickery, it isn't actually a focus skill for this class, but we can put points in it, obviously. At least 1 point, so at least +4. It's a shame, really, because it would be useful. But then again, let me see who has good. Do we have anyone that's good at like lockpicking? Because it might just be that maybe we put 1 point into it, or maybe we don't even put. He's lost his charismatic self. He only wants blood to offer to Norgorber. Yeah, like that's the way I kind of I was viewing it earlier. You know, like losing his cult, losing his family, so to speak, and just focusing on vengeance. It might be worth us not even giving him trickery, honestly, because with him not having it as a class skill, it's going to be such a slow progression that it's probably better that we focus on the things that he will be really good at. So, for instance, being a stealthy motherfucker who can just kill people very, very quickly as a little assassin boy. So I'm thinking mobility. I'm thinking probably religion, but then again, no, perception. Perception would be good. Maybe knowledge of the world. Then again, I could go with trickery. I'm gonna put 1 into trickery. I'll put 1 into trickery. The feats. Let me have a look at the feats. Let me see. His alignment is neutral. He wears light armor and a mask. If masks aren't available, then a hood will do. He uses a short sword as his main weapon, but also a light crossbow. He has weapon finesse. What do we need for finesse? I don't think it's... Is it... Oh no, we just get it straight away. I thought that there was a prerequisite to it for a second there. With a light weapon, elven curved blade, a stock or rapier made for a creature of your size category, you may use... Oh! Yeah, that totally changes it. We really don't need strength. We really don't need strength. I mean, I don't think short sword with a light weapon, elven blade. I mean, short sword is a light weapon, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure short sword counts as a light weapon. So we don't need strength. We don't need strength at all. So technically, we could beef up. Yep. 12, 18, 14, 14, 14, and a 7. And now, if we go to skills, we now have a +5 at level 1. It might not be a skill focus, but +5 is not too bad. If we put a point into it at every level, he'll still be pretty damn good at trickery. Okay, so weapon finesse. Deity is going to indeed be Norgorber. Norgorber is known as the once mortal god of thievery and assassination, as well as the keeper of secrets. He is called the Reaper of the Reputation by some, but he has more insidious tales. Or he has more insidious tales. Ooh, oopsie-daisy. Among worshippers who venerate his other 3 aspects, Blackfingers, Father Skinsaw, and the Grey Master. He remains an enigma to most, and his true motives are unknown. Many of his own followers remain ignorant of his plans and designs. Norgorber is the only evil god amongst the Ascended. Bam. Norgorber. Spontaneous casting? Spontaneous inflicted. Yes, we want channel negative energy, I suppose. Or the laughing clown, according to Esmond. Or the laughing clown. Who do you worship, Esmond? I worship the laughing clown. He brings me peace when I need it most. Blessing, death, evil, or trickery. So death is going to be... I'm kind of thinking maybe trickery. Like instantly I'm drawn towards... So that's double, right? So is that is that upping the AC? Acts as a single mirror image. That could be useful. First level, as a move action, you can create an illusory double of yourself. That would be very useful for a like an assassin-y-esque character. Evil. So unholy strike. So it's going to be essentially like a buff for one of the party members. However, I don't really see us using Esmond as like someone who's casting buffs and debuffs. I think he's going to be straight up tricksy, sneaky, killing machine. That's what I'm thinking. So I think trickery. Oh, we get to pick more than one. Maybe death. You can take on a corpse-like visage for 1 minute, making you more intimidating. You gain +4 bonus to persuasion skill checks to intimidate, as well as a +2 on saving throws against disease, mind-affecting effects, paralysis, poison, and stun. Death might be another good one, and the reason I say that is because, well, first of all, that seems pretty powerful. Seems useful in some scenarios. I don't think either of these are specifically massively useful to us. Death seems like it would have scenarios where it could be very key. It could be a very clutch move. However, on top of that, from a role-playing perspective, the idea of Esmond sort of embracing the death that he saw around him when his cult was murdered, when his family was killed, you know, stuff like that. I think that kind of works. True neutral. Boom. Appearance. What is under the mask? So I'm immediately thinking if he's wearing that mask all the time, he's probably going to have some pale skin. I would imagine. His face does not see the sun. Oh boy, what sort of eyes would he have? I think we can get rid of like the lipstick. Because I don't know, I don't like how lipstick is just like a racial thing. I think that's kind of silly. I mean, we could always go with what? Let me take a look at the portrait. The portrait, it's just, yeah, it's like the mask. So maybe we could always go with like white eyes, possibly, or black. Oh, they're not really. No, they're not really black. They're just kind of dark. Maybe white. In terms of hairstyle, pure white or blue. Let's see what blue looks like. So that's blue. And then we've got like the hair and stuff. Personally, I think white looks better. I think white looks more badass. 8? What, 8 on hairstyles? Oh boy. Maybe just black hair as well. For the hair, number 8 is good. Maybe black hair. Possibly. Maybe even a little bit of a beard. I don't know why, but when I see beards, I immediately think of like what's the word? Like when I see like a big beard, it immediately makes me think like the leader of a faith or something like that. I think it's because so many faiths have facial hair. Black hair. Black hair it is. Body type. I don't think he would be a beefy boy. I don't actually think he would be that slim either. I think he would probably be like quite well built, quite strong. Beard. Love beard? Let's do beard then. Like that. I'm thinking. Or we could always go with like something really crazy and go with like a big... No, then again, that wouldn't fit under the mask, would it? Maybe something like, maybe like that. Methinks. That actually looks pretty cool. War paint. I don't think we need war paint or tattoos. I don't think they're necessary. I'm looking at the artwork now. Let's see what colours I can... So there's a... Oh, that's good. That's very good, actually, because now... It's sort of like... Oh... It's sort of like that colour on the artwork. Let me go ahead and take a quick look just to make sure. Yeah! It's kind of like that sort of colour there. And then red trimming. So I think this one's actually going to have worked very well in terms of customizing. So, 48. Let me see. 48. Yeah, so 48. That's too dark in terms of the red. However... Ooh, I don't know. What do you think, Serial? 12 is kind of dark. 11's much lighter, but I don't know. Do you think it needs to be light or do you think it needs to be dark, that trim? I don't know. 11 suits more? Yeah, okay. Let's go with the 11. He definitely looks like... He does look like a cult leader, it's got to be said. He suits his position, or his previous position, I should say. So, voice.
I'm always ready. Let's shake a leg.
I kind of think we have to go Madman, right? We have to go Madman. He sounds like the Joker. He sounds like a jester.
Forwards. No, backwards. Backwards. All I see is blackness. I'll carve my name onto your flesh. Burn, slice, behead. Get it off me.
I kind of think that might be that might be perfect. Yeah, so 48. That's right, 48. Yeah, because I think 47's way too, compared to the artwork, it's way too bright. But the red's nice in the bright tone. So Madman. And full name. Let me get the full name right. So it's Esmond the Reaping Jester. Can I speak? I can't speak this morning. Esmond the Reaping. Can I fit all this in? I might not be able to. No. No. I could go with Esmond the Jester. What do you think, Siri? Do you think Esmond the Jester? Because I can't get it all in. It's kind of annoying, that. And birthday would be the 3rd of Frost. Esmond the Jester. Okay. Boom.
So many thoughts. So little time.
Oh my god, that voice fits so perfectly with that artwork. Just the kind of slightly mentally unhinged madman. Oh boy, it's great. Right, let me see. So, Esmond, let's level you up. In fact, actually, let's see. Let's take a look here. It would be nice to put a breastplate on him. I don't think we can at the minute. No. He cannot wear heavy armor at the minute, which is a shame. What does chainmail? No, chainmail doesn't really look right. Wait, what's this? The leather jacket? No. I think maybe just that. Okay. It depends. If we take heavy armor proficiency. Oh no, medium armor proficiency. If we take medium armor proficiency, then we'll put him in a breastplate and make it look just like that, I would assume. You know what, let's head back for a sec, because I want to take a look at the weapons. Let's get him kitted out with weapons first. So, we have a short sword. It's +4, which is great. Do we have a light crossbow? I think we do. Yeah, masterwork light crossbow. Lovely. Okay. And let's see. Do we have, possibly, perchance, maybe, do we have something with a... No, we don't have a hood. We're going to have to try and find a mask or a hood. Methinks. So, cult leader. Level 2. Let's go with mobility, trickery, stealth, and perception. Negative energy fervor. Yeah. Okay, so that's level 2. And then level 3, I believe we'll get another feat. So mobility, trickery, stealth, perception. So already, trickery, even though it's not a skill focus, he's still got better trickery than the majority of the people in the pie, which is great. That's all we wanted. Very happy on how he looks. Thanks, Flanders. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Cyril. I'm glad that you're happy with it. So here's the question, Cyril. Here's the real question. We could always go with something like weapon focus. We could go with point blank shot. We could go with accomplished sneak attacker. Or we could get proficiency in medium armor. What do you think? What do you think? I mean, weapon focus might be nice, but for the sake of getting him in getting his armor class up, getting him in medium armor, and getting him so he looks even more like his portrait, that might be nice. Then again, accomplished sneak attacker would be nice. I don't know, there's so many to choose. I think medium armor, right? Yeah, medium armor. Let's go with medium armor. I mean, we're going to get more feats at higher levels, so we can at least tank some damage if he's ever found while he's sneaking around. That's a good point. That's a good point, because we might even send him off on his own at some points, as a lone wolf. I'm thinking maybe to go with that medium armor. Maybe we slowly raise his constitution, and the reason I say that is because he was the sole survivor of his cult, so he's clearly very, very tricksy to kill. But then again, also raising dexterity, a 20 in dexterity would be very good. Sneak attack, maybe when we get another feat. I think so. I think sneak attack once we get another feat, or accomplished sneak attack, I should say. And I think I'm going to put it into dexterity, and then I'm going to put it up again when we get another ability point to put in. Okay, mobility, trickery, stealth, perception. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, and we have all of this wonderful stuff. Boom.